Hello, Scorpio. My name is Gabrielle De La Garza, aka the NY Doctress, and today I'm going to be doing your RN reading, which is your right now reading, and I'm really excited. It's so crazy because I feel like I spend so much time with you guys, like, before I come on here, that it's like, so, all right, I feel like Scorpio, subscribe to the channel, comment down below, like this video. I feel like you spent maybe a lot of time looking into somebody even before you met them, right? So it's like, I feel like you're meeting someone for the first time, but really you know so much about them or something like that. Like you really did your research on someone, but like, so like this, I was actually getting like a school conference, so this doesn't necessarily have to be what it is, but again, like it could be that meeting. So maybe like someone's going in for an interview and like they're meeting for the first time, but really the interviewer has done their research on the person. So also too, I want to tell you to make sure, Scorpio, that if you're going to be doing something or putting yourself out there, to make sure that like I'm hearing all the back ends are covered. Think about your back ends being covered. Like you want to make sure that people don't like dig up any dirt, or maybe you're worried about people digging up dirt, or maybe Scorpio too, I'm also hearing this as well. Maybe part of, wow, this is about to get real deep. Maybe part of like what your purpose is that spirit actually wants you to talk about your dug up past and talk about things that have happened in order to maybe let them go. So like maybe before someone else digs up your past, like maybe you should just do it. Like be like let's say someone wants, like let's say you cheated or something, right? And you're in this long-term marriage. I'm just using, or this could be hypothetical or not, but this is the example they're giving me. You're in a long-term marriage and you cheated and somebody knows about it, and now all of a sudden, it's like 10 years down the line or a couple years down the line, a couple months, whatever it is. And now this person, maybe you guys had a falling out or something. Maybe this is a job. Somebody's going to air out your dirty laundry. And instead of having them do it right, and instead of running away from it, like, oh shit, like hoping that they're not, I feel like the universe is going to make them because they want you to do it. I feel like the universe is going to make you do something like by default because it's just something that's like the right thing to do. So maybe you have to admit to this. Like maybe you have to admit to, like, let's say your significant other, like, listen, I cheated on you, I'm sorry, like before somebody else does it. Or maybe this is you and somebody else has to do this to you. But I'm not really getting that. I'm kind of getting this as you. But then again, take what resonates and, leave what doesn't. And obviously if this does resonate, decide which energy I'm picking up on, because I can't necessarily decide if it's you or somebody else, but I know it's there. I can feel it. So you can feel something, Scorpio, right? I feel like you can 100, have we pulled cards? Yeah, we pulled one card. You can 100%, like, if something is off and this is you and you think something's going on, like you can feel it. You can just feel it. Like there's, I don't know, there's like no explanation. Yeah, High Priestess reverse, but it's not reverse. They're saying like you just know something. You just know something's up, but you can't run from it or something along those lines too. So okay, let's get into it. So you are I'm getting you are standing out or shining really bright, or you're very like, you're making yourself well known. Like, so let's say if you are on social media, like you are posting your stories, you are being more just present in the world. This could even be hanging out with your friends more. Maybe you were a little more introverted, maybe you were worried about the virus, whatever, but instead now you're like just doing more things, hanging out more. I feel like you're feeling better emotionally. Yeah, like with the High Priestess still here, like I feel like you're like, yeah, damn baby, like, yeah, you justice, right? You could be dealing with the Libra, Scorpio. You could have multiple homes, or you could be like staying at multiple, like I see you renting like maybe a house somewhere for a week and then maybe going somewhere else like a couple months later and renting a house. Like maybe you're doing this throughout the summer, maybe you're doing this 4 different times. Look at you, Scorpio. Yeah, like I feel like you're sitting by the lake with the water, the fish. Maybe you're going fishing, going out, like on the boat. It feels more, it doesn't feel resort-like. It feels more like woodsy, I want to say, but not so woodsy. So something like, I feel like a lake, like a big lake or something. Like there's still like a lot of people around. It almost feels like a town still. But I feel like you're having a good time, so this is really fun. I keep wanting to say Libra. So Scorpio, I feel like either you're dealing with a Libra or you just can't get this person, or you're like thinking about this person. But I feel like you're in control, or like the ball is in your court, Scorpio. Like, I feel like there's a lot of good stuff going on. You could even want to like, so the star card typically would be more of like a celebrity status type of, in the public eye, famous YouTuber, you know, lots of followers on Instagram, famous artists, things like that. So typically this could be something that you're aspiring to be. Maybe this is something you know deep down inside. You're like, I know I'm going to be famous for this one day, or I know I'm going to be well known for this. It doesn't feel like it's like over, or maybe you want to know, like, do I have that potential? Yeah, the energy's right here. It just showed up. Or you're dealing with an Aquarius. So there's a couple of like different ways you can look at this. I feel like you have a couple of different options, Scorpio. And I feel like, and you know what these options are, so we don't even have to go over them, right? You know what these are. And if the Two of Swords doesn't come out, I would be surprised. But there's some, like, I feel like they want you to, like, maybe it's not like on stage, but maybe you do something that's more like, for instance, like, you could be like a ghostwriter, right? Like, so maybe somebody famous could be singing your songs or using your songs or something like that. Because she's looking down, like, she's not the one like looking at the camera, so I feel like you don't necessarily want to be front and center, but you're also there all the time. So like this could also be something too, like along the lines of like VIP passes to something. I'm also hearing like maybe you just get like the fast passes. I feel like you get like really good deals on shit too. I'm also hearing this as well. I feel like your nails are done, your toes are done, your hair looks good, your makeup's on point, your lashes look great, your lips like look good. I feel like you've been like your appointments, you're keeping up with your appointments, you're keeping up with your hair, just everything. Great pedicure going on here, like, Scorpio. I don't see anything wrong. You're really showing up strong. Like, this literally was in this deck and they're not the same, and I'm like, wait, why isn't it? Like, I'm trying to shuffle it and I'm like, oh shit, there's Scorpio. And at this point I knew I was doing you guys already. So I feel like maybe someone already knows that they're gonna pick you, or maybe you already know you're gonna pick someone before they like you don't tell somebody something first, but you already know something. So like, again, as an example, Scorpio, maybe like, you know you're pregnant but you didn't say anything yet, but you're gonna tell them and they're eventually gonna know, but you just didn't say anything yet. So like, I don't know, maybe you're holding off on telling somebody something. This could even be telling the King of Pentacles or something. Maybe you are pregnant, or maybe you are worried you're pregnant, but you're like, no, I'm gonna wait, I'm not gonna tell him just yet, like, I'm afraid I'm gonna lose the baby or something along those lines. Oh, she just came back out. I feel like you're very, very deep in like your intuition's on point. Like, and I don't feel, because she's very firm and exactly what, and I feel like you don't need a lot to make you happy. I feel like you have somebody here who's willing to give you everything, but you don't necessarily need it. Like, you're like, I like you like nice things. Like, he's like, here, I'll give you a giant pinnacle, and you're like, I'm cool. Like, I have two that are medium, you know, like, he wants to give you a large one, but then you're like, I gotta hold it with both hands, like, I can dance with these, you know. So I feel like you're finding ways about the ways that you do things that, although they may not necessarily seem it's not the way that somebody else would do them, I feel like they actually work better, but they only work better for you. There's something about that. Like, I feel like if somebody tries to mimic you or tries to do something the same way that you do it, Scorpio, I feel like they can't. I feel like they have a really hard time, which is what makes you, I feel like, so special. It's really kind of beautiful. And honestly, I kind of feel bad for the people who try to do certain things because they just don't do it the way that you do it. It's like, and I feel like you know this. I'm getting like a very like humble feeling, Scorpio. Like, you enjoy when people copy you, or you don't even mind when people copy you because you just know they're not gonna do it the same, and that's okay. But you really enjoy watching them try. Like, I'm getting that, like, but in the most humble way possible. Oh, you're completely ignoring bullshit. I'm getting great energy, Scorpio. You were completely ignoring bullshit. I feel like if someone even gives you a hint of an attitude, you're like, if I need to take out my sword and kill some MFers, I will. I have two. So when the first person comes at me, I'm gonna get the second one. And like, look at here, this person goes to say something, they're like, nope, I'm out. Like, I'm out, like, full speed. I'm not waiting for anyone. You could be blowing through stop signs. Scorpio, chill out, okay? Like, let's not be like driving like a maniac. But I feel like this, like, you're just like, I'm done. Like, I'm not. I don't even have to listen to you open your mouth. Like, the sound of like a, you know, like, I'm literally getting that, like, this sound of someone's like, Like, you're like, no, no, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. Or like, so, I don't know. This is really funny. But you're tolerating no bullshit. Like, this is a no bullshit zone, Scorpio. Like, damn, I don't even know if I want to fuck with you right now. Like, yeah, you're like, I'm not playing around. This is not a play zone. This is not a play zone. There's the car again. I feel like you're traveling a lot, or you're in the car a lot. You could be going to these different places. I'm hearing like Airbnbs and stuff. Yeah, there you are, lugging all your stuff in and out of the car, Scorpio. You're definitely going somewhere. This could even be just like a day trip to the beach or something, or a lake. Maybe you're not by a beach. But yeah, you're celebrating. You're having a good time. I feel like the weekend's great. I mean, look, the time just flew by. I wasn't even paying attention to time. Your money's good. Ace of Pentacles. I feel like, Scorpio, this is a damn good fucking reading. We can hang out whenever the hell you want because this is great.